Okay, if you don't know me, I have tested literally hundreds of different OBD2 scanners, and I have tested a lot of good scanners recently, and that's why I am making this video. Because I discovered a lot of new good picks, and also as cars are getting more complex, ELM adapter or code reader are not enough anymore. You want full system scanner so you'll be able to read and clear codes in all modules. You want to go over live data, check mileage, check different data parameters, do bidirectional testing, and of course use service procedures if you are also maintaining your car yourself. So I will show you my 5 best OBD2 scanner picks. All of these are full system, all of these will have service resets, and all of these are bidirectional. But don't worry, they are not expensive. I included really cheap picks also, so if you are on tight DIY budget, you will still have some good choices. At number 5 we have Mukar 682. Mukar 682 is full system bidirectional scanner, but it is also scan tool that might be the cheapest scan tool out there for about $250. So it cost about $250 and you got free lifetime updates. You can use it with majority of car brands. And it even comes with 20 of service resets. So basically that should be enough for every DIY mechanic, even for a small car shop, because you can access all systems. So of course you will be able to read and clear faults in every system. You can dive into live data in every module. You can do bidirectional testing. And with free lifetime updates, you will be able to enjoy new software for a long time. Even though this is less expensive scan tool, it seems very durable and I think it will last for a long time. And also, it doesn't have VCI, so you are connecting via cable. Now for someone that is bad news, but I would say it is pretty good because first thing, you don't have to charge your scanner that often, because every time you connect to car, scanner is charging directly from your OBD2 port. And then also you don't have Bluetooth VCI, which is actually part that often you can lose it or it gets damaged and then you can lose your free lifetime updates. So this is very simple setup and I think this scanner can last you a very, very long time. And also, like all scanners with free lifetime updates, it is very easy to sell it after 1 or 2 years and get most of the money back. Because scanner is not depreciating so much when you have free lifetime updates. Because then new buyer is not worried about paying subscription in 1 year. So this is my number 5 for someone that wants to have scan tool but doesn't want to spend much. For about $250, you can have full system scan tool that will work on most cars. And then cheapest place to buy this is directly on ThinkCar website. All scanners I will be talking about will be listed in description. If you want to confirm some specific features for your car model, you can go through that link and ask support on website. And also for every scanner I will be mentioning, you can use coupon code CarHacker and you will get extra 10% discount. And those websites I linked are usually the cheapest already, so you will get an extra discount for already cheapest product. Okay, and then number 4 we have Xtool D8S. So this Mukar 682 is good, but if you are running something more professional, you need more of service resets, or you also want to have coding, I suggest this one for mechanics and people that are fixing a lot of cars. Simply because on Xtool, this service resets works really great. Now I have Xtool D8S, I also have IP900, which is basically same thing, but this Bluetooth version. But where the D8S excels is service resets. It has about 42 service resets, and they come with really good vehicle coverage. Because I had a lot of scan tools, and I tried a lot of scan tools service resets, but often it's not working or it's not supported. But Xtool has great coverage, and I successfully was able to use these services. For example, I fixed my airbag light, I fixed TPMS system for my friend, I did bunch of odometer corrections jobs. So the service resets works great, and then also it is probably the cheapest scanner that comes with topology scan. So when you will do full scan, you don't have list view of control modules like with other scan tools in similar price, but you can change it to topology. So you can actually see how these modules talk to each other and how are they wired. For example, if one of these branches will go all gray, that means you have problem somewhere on that branch with the CAN bus wiring. So especially for newer cars, for detecting communication issues, you want to have this topology scan. And so far I haven't seen cheaper scan tool that would have this scan. And then you also have coding, so you can use it to unlock hidden features. That is something that isn't available for the Mukar 682, so you can also do coding. You can code new modules, so if you replace some control module, you might be able to just copy old code into a new module, and then you don't have to worry about programming. And of course you can use it to unlock hidden features or disable annoying features like seatbelt warnings or coding some new features for your car, but of course that depends on which features your car is allowed to code. So you cannot use ECU coding to code anything you want. You can basically only choose from options that are stored in your car already. And same like Mukar 682, it comes with wired connection. I like this better actually, at least when I am working in garage. If I want to go check some used vehicles, I prefer having Bluetooth scanner, it is way simpler. But for working in garage, fixing car, doing these service resets, it is way simpler to have wired connection, because then you don't have to charge your scanner that much. You just use it and then it is charging directly from your car. Now this scanner, if you use my coupon code, it will be about $500 and you have 3 years of free updates. And then you have to pay if you want to keep getting updates. Now you can still use Xtool. It will let you do a lot of stuff, but for that advanced features, for example, if you are doing odometer correction and it needs to download some files, it won't let you unless you have subscription. So most features like scanning fault codes, erasing fault codes, you can even do bidirectional testing even after your license expire, but you will not get those updates. And if you want to keep using 100% of functionality, you will have to start paying for updates. Or even simpler way, how I do it, is I just use Xtool for maybe 1 or 2 years, and then I sell it because there is still 1 or 2 years of free updates left, and usually I am able to get most of my money back actually. So Xtool D8S is very good pick for professional mechanics, or at least semi-professional. But what about DIY users, you guys that do want some cheap device but still powerful? So at number 3, we have Mukar BT200 Max. And this one is really amazing, because when I started doing these OBD2 scanner reviews, there weren't anything close to this. Now this cost only $70 or $80 on official website, linked in description. You use it with your smartphone, but it is full system scanner. So same like with 2 scanners before, you can go into every system in car, you can scan for faults, erase fault codes, you can check live data. So it is also good pick to check used vehicles. You might be able to find mileage records. You can use service resets. There is 15 service resets you can use. And it comes with free lifetime updates. So adapters like this, they can last a very long time. There is not much that can go wrong with adapter like this. And you basically have professional OBD2 scanner just in your pocket. You can do it like me. I have this one always in my glove box, and if I need to help someone, I can just pull out my phone, connect this adapter, and I have basically professional scan tool. And then this Mukar BT200 has one amazing feature, and that is that it works as ELM327 adapter as well. So not only you have professional app that can connect to all control modules for different cars, for majority of car brands actually, but it can also function as ELM adapters. So you can also use it with literally hundreds of different ELM327 apps. Whether you want to be checking live data, you want to cast your live data on your radio, maybe you want to do videos with your car and you can do these overlays of engine data over your video you record. You can even unlock hidden features because this scanner doesn't come with ECU coding. But since it works as ELM adapter, you can use Carista app and then you can do some codings with it. So you can unlock hidden features and disable features you don't want using Carista app. And then also it got AI assistant. So when you are scanning codes, you might be able to get some help from AI. Now these AI mechanics in scan tools, they are pretty new. It is not the most useful thing, but sometimes it can be really helpful, and with the free lifetime updates, you will receive updates for your AI assistant as well. So as the AI in scanners will get better, you will have better version, and you don't have to pay anything more. So this would be my best OBD2 scanner for DIY mechanic or someone that doesn't want to spend much and just want to have simple, easy to use Bluetooth scanner that actually has most of functionality of professional scan tool. Now at number 2 we have Mukar 892 Bluetooth. Now I have tested a lot of scan tools in the past weeks, and most of them I just sell afterwards because I don't need to have 20 scan tools. But the 2 scan tools I decided to keep are Xtool D8S, I use in garage for service, and then Mukar 892 Bluetooth. Now back in time I did a lot of used car inspections. Now I'm not doing it as often, but if some friend or me is buying car and I need to check it, I will take the Mukar 892 Bluetooth. With Bluetooth scanner it is way easier to do stuff like this, checking used car, or if you are running used car shop and you want to check vehicles quickly that customers are trying to sell you, or even when I want to help my friends if they have some fault codes, I am always using the Mukar 892 Bluetooth because it is very fast. It has different options how you can choose to scan your car. So with most of scan tools, actually all scan tools I have, if you want to scan car, you have only 2 options. You can either choose one module you want to scan, or you can do health report, which will scan full car, so every control module will be scanned but sometimes you might want to scan only engine, ABS and airbag module, let's say. So with Mukar 892 Bluetooth, you can actually choose which modules you want to scan. And then you get also a bunch of other options. You have smart scan, you have high speed scan. So based on your situation, you can choose which scan is best for you. This scan tool is also extremely user friendly. It is very easy to operate. On backside you have magnetic place where you can put your VCI so you will not lose it, and you have this nice kickstand so you can place it over steering wheel. And as DIY mechanic, this scanner does have everything you need. Fast scan, you can scan all modules, so read and clear fault codes in every system, of course. Bidirectional testing, service resets, you have 34 different service resets. It is easy to check live data, you can check up to 12 different live data graphs at once. You can save and compare samples. It also got AI, so you have AI, which is a little more advanced than in BT200 Max, but again, for some fault codes it can be helpful, for some not as much. But since it is free lifetime updates, you will be getting updates not only for your cars but also for the AI, as they will make it better. And then it is very small compared to Xtool D8S. It is like only half of the size. It is very easy to carry around. You can even carry it around in your glove box. Definitely one of my favorite OBD2 scanners. And now number one best scanner for the money is Xtool A30M. The Xtool A30 is selling for a long time, so it is already proven. Thousands of people love this scanner. Xtool A30 is actually most selling OBD2 scanners in this DIY price range to about $500. And since it is on the market for a very long time, you got a lot of updates. Scanner is working flawlessly. You don't have any issues. At least I didn't have any issues using it. You have full system scan. So of course, like I said, every scanner on this list will be full system scan, bidirectional, live data in every module, so you have all that. But it has a lot of service resets. You can use 26 service resets, which is, I think, the most any Bluetooth OBD2 scanner does have. And as I already told you when I was talking about Xtool D8S, the service resets for Xtool works really good. So you will be using only your phone, but you still can have professional device that will allow you to service cars, even modern cars that require using these service resets. It is also very easy to use. Whether you are using smartphone or tablet, you can even use tablet. It works with tablet, and then you basically will have like professional device. It will even look like a scan tool. Now, Xtool does not have the best interfaces for scan tools, but for mobile phone, their AnyScan app, it's very easy to operate and navigate, easy to use, easy to do data logging, check live data graphs. So whether you want to service your car, you want to check used cars, or you just want to have device to read fault codes, Xtool A30 is perfect mix of cheap price, but also professional features. Once again, all the tools will be linked in description. If you will use CarHacker coupon code, you will get extra 10% of discount. And if you are wondering if these scanners can do some specific procedure for your car model, just go through that link, and all these websites have live chat support, so just ask them and they will tell you in the live chat, or they will email you answer later.